And a reminder, you can watch Victory Road live on TNA Plus for free. Use the promo code VICTORY25 to get your first month of TNA Plus free for new monthly subscribers.
Please welcome Frankie Kazarian.
Well, right now here in Minneapolis, we're getting set for the King's Speech, and the rumor is that Frankie Kazarian has a special guest this evening.
I can't wait for the King's Speech, another episode, but as to who the guest is, it's anyone's guess, really. I mean, we know that he's had his eye, of course, on the international title. Could it be our international champion, Steve Macklin? I mean, not only that, we've seen the seemingly coming together of Jake Something, the offer on the table from Frankie Kazarian to Jake Something. Maybe the monster that is Jake is the guest here. I can't wait. We'll hear it from the King's lips himself.
Welcome to another edition of the greatest talk show in the history of TNA, the King's Speech. I am your host, the King of TNA, Frankie Kazarian. And listen, I understand that Minnesota is known for a prince. Tonight, you're going to be known for a king. And it's a great night. I have the very best guest I've ever had in the history of this show. This gentleman is one of, if not the greatest wrestler in the world. He has held multiple TNA titles. He's a handsome man. He's a snappy dresser. Please welcome Frankie Kazarian.
Give me a break.
Since I am a guest tonight, I have a very important announcement at Victory Road. It's been official. It's going to be Frankie Kazarian versus Steve Macklin for the international title. And what Steve Macklin needs to understand is that history doesn't remember soldiers, it remembers kings. And at Victory Road, I'm going to be your new international champion. But wait, there's more. Since I am such a generous and magnanimous king, I actually have another special guest. And you know what? I'm not even going to announce who it is. I'm going to let him do that himself.
I will never forget the first time I watched a mic drop from the ceiling for this character, for this man, for this orator, for this entertainer. Once again, about to step into a TNA ring. Two kings in my mind.
I know him, but I know him.
Absolutely amazing.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Ken Anderson, who tore this place up for years in the 2010s. He and Frankie Kazarian crossed paths quite a few times.
No doubt they have some history. I can't wait to see them reminisce. I'm sure they're going to be just like old pals.
Ladies and gentlemen, former two-time TNA World Champion, Mr. Ken Anderson. It's great to see you. You look good. I mean, See? I deliver for you people. Now, tell me, man, how are things in Green Bay?
Well, it's funny you say that because I am from there. I'm very proud of being from there. However, I've lived here for over 20 years. My professional wrestling school, the Academy School of Professional Wrestling, in case anybody wants to learn how to fall down, is here. My kids are from here. And the fact that I am here in a TNA ring for the first time in over 9 years in Minneapolis, Minnesota. This is home.
All right, you heard him. Minnesota is home. That's gotta suck. But I do know you have a very, very successful wrestling school. In fact, I met one of your students earlier today, and he actually asked me for some advice, and I told him, I said, if I were you, I'd probably set fire to my boots while I was wearing them. But it's okay, it's okay. Look, you and I have known each other. We've traveled up and down the road. In fact, we have a little bit of history. You know, you and I competed in one of the only singles Ultimate X matches to ever happen. I beat you in that match, by the way. It's all right, though. It's all right. I beat him in a lot of matches. That was just a very special one. But no, we're old friends, man. We're old friends. I'm just having some fun. If memory serves me correctly, you also served as a member of the United States Army Reserves, did you not? Thank you for your service. You know, you see, there's this idiot running around here, Steve Macklin, and he claims to be a war hero or something. I think really he was the guy that like served the slop in the kitchen. And from what I understand and from my sisters tell me, Steve Macklin's nothing but a coward. So I kind of had a question, you know, with your history. Were you a coward? Because you've kind of always seemed like a kind of guy that would run from a fight instead of running to a fight. Kind of always wanted to know that about you.
Wait, so let me get this straight. The guy who served 4 years active duty as a machine gunner, combat tours of Afghanistan, that guy is a coward.
That's what my sources tell me.
That guy's a coward?
That's what I'm told, yes.
Well, let me ask you this, Frankie. When did you serve? What branch did you serve in?
This isn't about me. I was asked and I politely declined. But hey, I mean, look, man, I invited you onto my show. I'm giving you a platform, and I see what you're doing. You're trying to embarrass me because you're home in front of all these idiots in Minnesota? Well, I really kind of didn't want it to come to this, but you know what? You haven't embarrassed me, but you kind of pissed me off, Ken. Look it, I know for a fact that your mother is here tonight. Hi, Mom. I also know your lovely wife is here tonight. All right, got the whole family. And I also know your beautiful children are here tonight. There they are, little whippersnappers. God love them. All right, that leads me to my next question. Are you willing to let them just sit there and watch if I decide to beat you within an inch of your life? Huh? Is that the kind of man you are? Hey, look at me, Ken. Is that the kind of man you are? You want to put them through that anguish if I start pounding you? Is that the kind of man you are, huh? Is that the kind of father you are, huh? Is that the case? Is that what we're looking at? That's the kind of deadbeat dad you are? You're gonna let them just watch as their dad gets pummeled and gets his ass kicked? That's what I'm dealing with.
Whoa, whoa!
I guess the answer to that is no. Ken Anderson has had enough.
Oh, wait a minute, there's Jake something who you mentioned earlier.
Yes.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, God.
Jake something who we saw recently came to an accord with Kazarian, but look out!
Wait a second. There's the international champ.
Bulletproof Steve Macklin sending something out of the ring! Steve Macklin coming to the aid of Mr. Anderson against something and Kazarian.